we said, like, what do you like to do outside of the ring? And he says, I like to change people. I like to help people. And that's what he does as a trainer.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's it. Let's take it down the ringside now.
Professional contest. It's a light heavyweight contest over 4 3-minute rounds. Make welcome to the red corner, the Kia Yatakoga.
We are kicking off tonight's proceedings with Lady Yalikitoga versus Ahmed Almaty. So just remember that Yalikitoga, you see he's fighting at light heavy. He used to be super heavyweight. That's why this guy, he's put in so much effort. And we looked at him, that guy did not look like he was ever at super heavyweight. He's trim, he's ready to go. You'll see him when he comes out here tonight. You can't imagine this guy is super heavy.
Well, that's the great thing about boxing in this sport. You can get into this at any point. No, and like we are, like in this amazing sport of boxing, people come into it all these different stages of life. And that's the great thing about boxing is it can change people's lives. It can change people's shapes and how they are able to navigate through life and take them to a level of fitness. And that's what this young man has done.
And that's it. You just see, this is the thing with these guys. As you said, it is changing their lives and taking them from whatever course their life is taking them through, and then giving them a direction, giving them a team.
100% right. You're 100% right. And you see the crowd here really getting behind Laetia Pizza. And that's introduce his opponent right now, Ahmed Almaty. Ahmed Almaty making his way to the ring. So Cam, who are you got for this fight? Who are you predicting that walks away with the W here tonight?
I've been lucky enough to see these guys fight before. I mean, you got guys like, I saw Yalikitoga the last fight. I can't go past him. But then again,
Ahmed Almaty to me,
he's terrifying.
He is a terrifying man. Look at the eyes of this guy. He is coming in. There is no option for him. He has to win this fight. He has said this is his fight to win.
Well, yeah, we were sitting with him when we were having a chat to him, and just an absolute gentleman. He stood up to shake our hands before we left, and he stood up. And then I looked up, and oh my God, this dude is a giant. Yeah. You might not look at it right now as you're seeing him, but he is huge. But Yalikitoga as well, he's an absolute weapon. So, I mean, kind of a flip of the coin, but I've got to go with Yalikitoga.
Oh, man. I can't go past Ahmed Almaty for me, honestly, Cam. And you know what? I'm going to say...
times with White, Bennings and Bundy. He's trying to get Timmy, someone across the boxing and and the opponent, across the ring, starts from the tonight's the white collar, red in the red base. He's appearing in the ring on 2 previous occasions, 1 victory, 1 draw, and that victory was by way of a knockout. He's won a league fight for
Ahmed Al-Mahdi, the fan favourite here tonight in Campsie, Cam.
Well, there is a lot of support for Latia Yaliki Toga.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, and I just want to say a huge shout out. It's great to be back on Combatants. Unfortunately, I did have to take a little bit of a sabbatical because I lost my voice, but it's back, baby, and so am I. And I'm excited for tonight, and there's a great fight to kickstart this evening's fight. Let's go.
We definitely did miss you last time. We still did. Combatants are still the best. Even without you, we were still the best, but now you're back, or even better.
And we're about to get underway for 4 3-minute rounds.
It's a light heavyweight bout. Just remember, Yaliki Toga was a super heavyweight.
Both fighters really just sort of testing out the waters here to start it off. Ahmed Al-Mahdi looking for that uppercut early.
He's got it cocked, ready to go. Just keep him back there, waiting for him to come in.
Oh, Yaliki Toga comes in. Quite aggressively there, Cam.
Saw just a solid jab there from Al-Mahdi.
And we talk about that right hand from Al-Mahdi.
Nice standard orthodox stances from both fighters. Oops, stuns him a little bit there.
Al-Mahdi definitely pushing the pace here in this fight, so in this first round.
Couple jabs there, both catching each other. Yaliki Toga trying to use his head movement, but Al-Mahdi managing to catch him. I just think that Yaliki Toga is he's not getting that range right. He's staying just inside that range of Al-Mahdi, and Al-Mahdi just keeps on landing them on him. As soon as he gets that range, he thinks he's fine. Al-Mahdi lands a couple on him. Sees a swinging uppercut, trying to take him out.
It's still early in the fight though, Cam, you know, like Yaliki Toga, can definitely start pushing the pace. He's just got to find his groove. But Ahmed Al-Mahdi just throwing those bombs.
Yaliki Toga doing a good job of covering up. Still needs to stay active though to avoid these shots. Al-Mahdi staying very, very composed. Yaliki Toga's just eating a lot of those jabs as he's moving forward. The range of Al-Mahdi just coming into effect. Yaliki Toga able to get him on the back foot, but not able to capitalize before Al-Mahdi spins around and gets him backing up again.
Oh, Yaliki Toga now trying to put Al-Mahdi in the corner.
Yaliki Toga goes to the body, head being snapped down. Referee struggling not to go for the head.
Yaliki Toga now like trying to pick some shots, but Al-Mahdi working on the back foot. These guys are just throwing bombs at each other.
Yaliki Toga, his head down, bombs over the top.
Referee gets in, breaks up that clinch.
The crowd coming alive already. Tying up here. Yaliki Toga looks like he's trying to separate just a little bit more.
Final 10 seconds of this first round.
Good last shots there by Al-Mahdi. Yaliki Toga gets a good one over. They don't want to finish it.
And the thing is, it is so loud here that these guys in that ring wouldn't have even heard that bell.
Not at all.
Cam, what do you think that both camps are telling each fighter like right now in between this round?
Stay calm. Keep to your game, but when you see that opportunity, go for it. There was a couple of times there, both looked like they had some solid opportunities, but then you stayed back on their heels. I mean, I get they're trying to play that little bit of a longer game, but at the same time, there were so many shots that could have been taken. But I mean, I don't know what their game plan is, but that's what I would have said.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing this now replay of that first round. Both fighters just trading shots. You know, we saw Almaty there take a big right hand and another one there, but just trading. But, you know, that replay brought to you by Belford. We're about to get underway for round number 2.
Big kickoff. Yuliki Toga again, taking the forward pressure, just backing up Almaty.
Oh, absolutely.
The Beast, though, staying composed, circling around, taking the back. Again, those counter shots as Yuliki Toga comes in. Nice solid jab again.
Oh, big right hand there by Yuliki Toga. Ahmed how calm is Ahmed Almaty even when he's up against the ropes? He still does not look phased.
He did a good job of snuffing their head and just starting to land those shots every time Yuliki Toga started to move. He'd snuff the head again and then just land a couple of shots, keeping it within reason, but still landing ones where Yuliki Toga was essentially defenseless. Good jabs there, trying to follow up with that right hook. Trying to catch him the uppercut as he came in, tie up in the middle.
Oh.
Yuliki Toga staggered a little bit, but just keeps moving forward, keeps those hands up, doing a good job of keeping his hands up.
Bro, this is such an entertaining fight to start off the fights here tonight. Oh, look at this. Almaty!
This might be it.
Almaty trading.
He's rocked him.
He's got him up against the ropes. Oh,
but he's still standing. He's
left and right, left. Big right throwing. Yuliki Toga's still standing.
He's still moving forward. He's still trying to throw everything. How isn't he dropped?
These two are absolute warriors, Cam.
He staggered him with that left again. He's backing him up. Yuliki Toga, he's wobbly.
Just listen to the fans here in Campsie in the Orion Function Center. They are going wild for this fight, and it's the first fight of the night.
Marty tying up there. Yuliki Toga, look at the toughness. Just not able to put him away already. He's still going. He needs a couple more shots, but he still keeps moving. Backed up Almaty onto the ropes, but still he's on wobbly legs.
How are these guys still standing?
Referee giving instructions again. Yuliki Toga, the head movement trying to get out of there. He's swinging for the fences, not able to land, pushing forward.
Oh my goodness, these two guys are just beating the brakes off each other tonight, Cam.
This is the first fight.
Final few seconds of the round left.
So we have just over 4 minutes to see if we can get a finish in this fight. And given the way round 2 just went, a good chance we might see that finish.
And the fans just applauding. Let's have a look at this replay brought to you by Belford.
There's that uppercut, just clipped him. Still able to get that stagger. Good shots to the body. Going to the head, backing him up. There it is.
Just the precision of shots here by Almaty, and even the toughness of Yuliki Toga is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Both these guys showing tremendous amount of heart and fight in this match. Exactly.
Already, the amount of toughness that they have shown, but just the composure. Almaty's just been, again, he saw him wobbling. He didn't rush in. He didn't get overly aggressive. He just took it. He was measured. He was composed. I mean, could he have finished it if he got in more aggressively? Probably. But look at the toughness of Yuliki Toga. If he didn't finish him, he was going to wear himself out. Or worse, he was going to run into those counter shots of Yuliki Toga.
Absolutely. These guys now getting back into it. Both these guys look like they're as fresh as the first round.
It's like you wouldn't have known that Yuliki Toga last round was on wobbly legs, the referee having a good look at him. Now he's just moving forward like nothing had happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just see Almaty tagging Yuliki Toga just there.
A little bit more snap on those punches from Almaty. He knows this is the round to put him away if he wants to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Yuliki Toga just stalking Almaty, and Almaty's like not backing down from it either.
No, he's saying you can come and get me, but you're going to run into my fists.
I would hate to be I'd hate to be one of the judges here for this fight. This is such a hard fight to call.
Big swing and a miss there by Almaty. Yuliki Toga trying to fire back. Almaty getting out of the way, but takes a couple before he's pushed up against the ropes. But then again, that firing off, that body rip, it was almost like a body rip, but straight to the head as Yuliki Toga's trying to duck. And that's something that happened after the break in that first round. You see that Yuliki Toga's trying that really pronounced head movement. From the second round, Almaty started to then work that low hook, collecting him as he would be slipping.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's definitely helped him, staggered him that little bit. So the head movement's been taken away from Yuliki Toga.
Oh, head and body from Almaty. Oh, Almaty tags Yuliki Toga.
So he'll just handle the face and lines him up. Yuliki Toga doesn't know what to do without that head movement. Oh, big solid shot. This could be it.
Yuliki Toga could be hurt here.
He's on wobbly legs.
And again, that uppercut, he's just finding its mark.
Almaty's still staying composed. Just stalking him down. I think he thought he would have dropped him by now. Yuliki Toga still standing there. A little bit of balance is gone.
The mouth guard has come out.
It was a welcome reprieve for Yuliki Toga.
Sent to neutral corner. Get that gum shield cleaned and get him back out there.
So Yuliki Toga in that corner just sucking in those big breaths. That could have been an absolute godsend for him. But Almaty's just coming out firing. He wants to end it. And just you see again, just that range difference. Almaty doing such a good job staying just out of range. But then when he throws, he's right on the money.
Yeah, absolutely. Final seconds here.
The distance management definitely favoured Almaty in that. And I think that may have been the difference. Just Yuliki Toga wasn't able to compensate for that extra couple of inches. That's all it takes.
Can we change this from a 4-round fight to a 10-round fight? Because I can watch these guys fight all night.
That was
instant replay brought to you by Belfort. Walk us through it, Cam.
Again, you just see every time Yuliki Toga comes forward, Almaty, he's got the answers. He's like, he's just more like multiple combinations. As soon as he comes in, bang, bang, bang. It's not just one off. It's not just a jab as he comes in. It's 1, 2. It's that uppercut. It's that hook.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you just saw there, that was a perfect example of the range. Almaty lands that jab, and as soon as Yuliki Toga fires back, all Almaty has to do is either just stand there or slightly lean, just that little bit, just that variance of just an inch, and he's out of range.
And that replay brought to you by Belfort, and we're about to get underway for the next round. Fourth and final round, last 3 minutes of this fight.
Yuliki Toga, he's going to have to come out. He's going to have to do so. He's going to have to be very aggressive to finish this, but Almaty thinking the same thing. This time we see Almaty moving much more forward than before.
Almaty is looking to put it away here.
Yeah, he is.
And Yuliki Toga ain't going down easy.
Oh no, he's just going to, as soon as Almaty starts to get in close, Yuliki Toga is head down and starts swinging.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, good head movement to get out of the way for Yuliki Toga there.
Nice, stepping out to the side, trying to catch him As he was throwing. Oh!
Oh!
Was that a stumble or was that a shot? I didn't quite see anything there.
I'd like to see that again on the replay if we can. But I believe that was a trip.
There was an unintentional trip. Almaty has acknowledged that that's what it was.
Count. Standing 8.
He's got the safety count. That's it. Yeah, Almaty acknowledged that that wasn't a knockdown. But then it starts to go to work on the body.
Even in that situation, you see the fight IQ. Almaty's going for points in that body, that big right.
And you notice as well, one of the big differences, Yuliki Toga is sucking in those big gusts of air. Almaty just nothing. His mouth's still closed, he's still composed, he's still stepping forward. And Yuliki Toga, mouth wide open, just eats those shots. But how is he still going? The amount of shots he is eating, those solid power shots from Almaty, and Yuliki Toga still fighting. I mean, those overhands, as soon as he gets that head down, he could land any one of those and it will be all over.
Yeah, Yuliki Toga is just showing so much heart here. So is Almaty. The fact these two are both still swinging and fighting at this level of intensity is beyond me.
I mean, I know I'm saying that Yuliki Toga is sucking in those big breaths, but he's still moving. He's still active. He's not slouching anything. He's not throwing because he has to or whatever.
He's not struggling.
Yeah, everything's still got intent. Everything's still got that power, and everything could end the fight in one punch.
Yeah.
See, just there, another one, but eats a couple on the way back by Almaty with that combination again. And that's the big difference. Almaty, when he's throwing defensively, when he's throwing back as a counter strike, it's more than one.
Yeah.
It's 2s, 3s, 4s, and it's switching it up. It's not just
last
jab,
few seconds
jab,
here,
cross.
sorry to interrupt. Last few seconds this round.
Yeah, see, as soon as he fires back, it's jab, body, head. He's switching it up.
And that is it. And what a fight. As I said, I would love for these guys to go another 6 rounds. Let's check out this replay brought to you by Belford. And just see those hands, those big haymakers by Almaty, just finding the mark, that left hand. And that right. I think this is coming up to the fall that we were looking at. I don't know if we're going to see the fall. That was something I wanted to see. I believe because Almaty was like, okay, yeah, I accept it. It might have been a slip.
Well, this on the replay brought to you by Belford. We saw how every time Almaty started to move forward, Yuliki Toga would circle out, but Almaty's foot was always very far forward.
Yeah.
And that's where that trip, I believe that trip happened. I think as he was circling out, he was dragging that front left, and that was it. It was just a trip there. I don't think there was anything in it. But I honestly, I still think, even though I want Yuliki Toga to win, I like the guy. It's great. I think this one is going to go to Almaty. I mean, I like Almaty too.
I like
really
both of them, man. It was just Almaty to me. Hit enough to get the win here tonight. But like I said, we're not the judges, Cam. Let's take it down and find out the decision. What a fight.
Both these boys can hold their head high.
That was amazing.
That was a fantastic
Great
performance. Well, that was the first fight.
Hey, that set the tone for tonight. That has set the tone for tonight, Ken.
I don't think anybody told them that these guys were the first fight. You guys are to warm everybody up. I think they overheated them. They roasted them.
Both these two fighters have got a very bright future in the game. They both put on an amazing performance. Yuliki Toga went out there, fought like a warrior. You know, and at times was controlling the pace of the fight at certain points as well. So,
and this is both fighters very, very proud of representing their nations. We had Fiji and Palestine, both very, very proud nations.
Let's find out who won. And the crowd here at Campsie goes for Ahmed Almaty for getting the win here tonight.
And very well deserved. Both fighters with amazing jobs there.
Let's not take anything away from Yuliki Toga. He did a really amazing fight here tonight. But Ahmed Almaty just did enough to get did a bit more to get the win here tonight.
And that was it. It was just that those little things like just that range made such a difference, and the counter shots. Every time Yeliki Toga came in, it was multiple shots. It was 2s, 3s, 4s, and changing it up between what they were each time.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, Australian boxing looks really healthy right now, especially when you see two amazing fighters like Yeliki Toga and Almaty here tonight in the opening contest. What a great fight. What a great fight.
A lot of support here, especially for Ahmed Almaty. Very strong Palestinian community. And we are kicking this off with Alaverti, the Black Pearl Dodomo. Again, another representative of Fiji. He's the current New South Wales light heavyweight champion. Another one of the amateur trainers at his gym.
Southern Cross, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, also, you know, the Domo, New South Wales light heavyweight champ, first super middleweight, you know, from out of Fiji.
He's actually the team captain at Southern Cross Boxing. He's the boxing team captain. So that just shows you kind of the level of the guys that we have coming out here tonight. Southern Cross Gym with a strong representation here tonight.
The Domo teammates of Yeliki Toga, who we just saw fighting earlier.
Hoping for a change in fortunes for Southern Cross Boxing Gym. But I mean, you saw how well Yeliki Toga did. I'm sure we can expect just as good things from Freddie, from the Black Pearl. But here we have his opponent, Abdul Rahman.
Abdul Rahman.
So this is another 4-by-3 minute round fight. Very, very focused, Abdul Rahman.
Oh, absolutely. Abdul Rahman. I've seen this young man fight before. He is a Campsie favourite. And he is an absolute beast. This fight is going to be an absolute amazing fight. I'm looking forward to it. Domo with a warm reaction here. Abdul Rahman. A product of Body Punch Gym, who has produced some amazing champions and some amazing fighters. And Abdul Rahman is another absolutely amazing young fighter. Don't blink, because both these guys have the speed and the power to end this fight at any moment, and I'm really excited for this.
You can see so many of the crowd already on their feet, ready for this one. We have the Orthodox versus Southpaw to kick off the first round here. First of 4 3-minute rounds. We should also point out for everyone at home, it is incredibly hot here today. It is still like 40 degrees, and these guys are coming in. You saw the first fight, like how they were still going at that pace after 12 minutes in 40-degree heat. I mean, credit to them.
I mean, they have got air conditioning here going, but it's still, the heat does drain a lot of these guys, but most of these guys being Sydney locals, they're able to adapt to it.
Good counter.
Abdul Rahman's like, yeah, good go, let's bite down and trade. Domo looking to pick his shots here.
Domo looks like he's trying to circle around to solve that little problem of the southpaw. Good lead left there. Lead left hook of Domo. And firing forward. He's coming forward, punches in bunches. Good way to mask that advance.
Both guys really trying to find that range. And here they found it. And they found it quick.
Neither fighter seems to be overreaching. Firing as he's coming in. There's combinations on the way back. Nice down, Domo going down to the body. Switching it up a little bit, trying to keep him guessing.
Oh,
and this time,
Domo, like these quick hands.
Very good reflexes by
Abdul Rahman. Oh, look at him out, both guys trading.
You just saw the Black Pearl just casually walking away while that barrage was occurring. He just stepped away like it was nothing. And then fires back. And Abdul Rahman, he's just letting it fly at him. Looks like he's getting a little bit of crimson on the nose.
Domo was just standing there trading with Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman as well, just not taking a backward step either.
I think Domo's doing a very good job. He's not really taking too much damage. He's getting in there and he's avoiding the broad amount of shots that are being fired back at him while still landing more. It just seems a little bit disproportionate.
Last few seconds here.
Comes in this bunt.
That's the end of the round.
That jab again. I think a very good round for the Black Pearl.
Abdul Rahman and Domo really sort of finding that. But here we see, look at this replay.
He's doing a good job. You see how he just manages to get out and avoid the majority of that damage. See, firing back. Abdul Rahman's landing one off as he steps back. He's not able to throw those as we saw in the fight before us. And this replay brought to you by Johnny's Pizza and Kebab. See, he steps back. It's just one, and that's allowing Domo to land multiple as he's coming forward.
I hate to change the topic there, but Johnny's Pizza and Kebab, I know where I'm going straight after, like tonight. I'm going straight to Johnny's. I'm going to get a pizza and a kebab because that's how I roll.
Can we get pizza kebab filling on a pizza?
I think we've got to find out. We've got to go straight after. Let's go. But we're under round number 2, the Domo versus Abdul Rahman. This Southpaw versus Orthodox. Both guys looking to really pick their shots and really find, a gap in their opposition.
Both just stalking each other. Both circling around.
Oh!
That was a shot to the back of the head, unintentional.
He knew exactly what he did and apologized straight away.
Domo accepted it. That happens. And that's the thing. You have to accept that this stuff happens. You don't intend for it. You swing. Oh! Abdul Rahman with that power shot. Dodomo fires back.
Oh! It's almost like Dodomo woke up and just started swinging like a maniac. Abdul Rahman just getting in there into that clinch.
When fighters get staggered, you always see them tie up.
Yeah.
He just goes, nope, I'm just going to throw everything I've got. He's going to unleash.
Insane flurry of punches.
And the hand speed as well for guys this size. That was fast.
Domo now standing center of the ring. You got to wonder if Domo is like got a bit of an extra chip on his shoulder. His teammate coming out, not getting the W for Southern Cross. He's definitely come out here with something to prove extra.
And that's it. And he's the coach. Oh, sorry, he's the coach. He's the captain.
Yeah.
So he will come out and go, all right, I need to lead from the front. I'm going to show you, not show you how it's done. Like, not saying that Yuli Katoga did a bad job by any means, because he was an amazing performance. It was brilliant.
I think he wants to go out there and get the W for the team. But
exactly.
Look at what he's.
And you lead from the front. You lead by example. No matter how good they do, you have to step up and be and show even more. And that's what we're seeing here. You see that composure, that measured approach. He might be throwing those flurries, but they're not reckless. They're not just for the sake of throwing them. Everything has intent. Yeah. Everything has focus. They're at the right times as well. He's not just throwing it and missing the target completely. It's on the counter strike, or as he's stepping forward, once he's broken through that distance, you see it again. He's made through that distance. He threw the jab. He stepped in. He got in tight, and then unloaded.
Well, that's the thing with that combination of punches. It's really to sort of like knock the equilibrium and get the other fighter off their timing as well.
I love. It's not just, he'll get in and throw a couple of body rips or whatever. He's going up and down. He's switching between jab, cross, hook, up, everything. He's just switching it up. He looks like he's just throwing out the pad work out there, and it is working so well. Not to take anything away from Abdul Rahman. He's still standing in there. He's going very well. Like, to be able to be standing in the face of those barrages, in this replay we see by Johnny's Kebab and Pizza, see there, coming forward when he actually rocked him.
Yeah.
But that was...
Oh, that left hand. It's Dodomo. 8.
And there's Dodomo just coming, firing back.
Both these guys have just eaten some shots here in this fight so far. And they're still standing like that. We saw that in the first fight earlier tonight. And we're seeing the second one. Great instant replay brought to you by Johnny's Kebabs and Pizza. I'm getting hungry. I know where I'm going to at the end of the night. And I'm going to Johnny's for Kebabs and Pizza. But, we're about to get underway for the next round.
We're about to get underway in the third round of the evening of this fight. A little bit of a slower start here for both fighters. Both just keeping that range.
Both fighters now seem to slow it down in this round. Oh! I spoke too soon.
Again, you see Dodomo coming forward. Not quite, I was about to say, not the volume that he's been throwing before. He starts to throw them to try to break up the grapple on the ropes. Abdul Rahman starting to pressure forward a little bit. Dodomo tying him up. Still a little bit of a slower pace here to kick off the third round.
Oh!
Good double leg. I mean, I appreciate shooting a power double, but maybe not in boxing.
Oh, without question. Maybe against the rules just a little bit, Cam.
Both fighters, again, just a little bit slower pace. Domo coming with those 1s and 2s. Only those little body flurries there when he's tied up. Definitely not the pace that he's set in the front.
Oh!
So they start to wake up now. Standing chin to chin. Oh, coming forward, almost ate a solid right hook there.
Oh, Domo just fighting off the ropes. Both guys now getting in close.
Tied up on the ropes.
It's going. Abdulrahman going for the body. Oh!
Abdul Rahman in the corner, just firing back those lefts and rights. Good solid rear left by Abdul Rahman.
Domo just throwing hands.
Domo just launching himself into that hook. That's twice he's thrown everything into it and missed.
Domo has some of the most explosive power and punching style I've ever seen.
He's slowing that pace down a little bit here. That was definitely a much more composed round, but I mean, you see here in that this replay brought to you by Johnny's Kebabs and Pizza. It's a little bit more tighter coming in. He's throwing those 1s, 2s. Definitely not the explosive volume that he was throwing in rounds 1 and 2. But I can just imagine round 4, he's probably going to be a lot more explosive than he was. This might be that little rest one. Both fighters basically doing what they probably would have done in round 1, but in round 3.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, this is going into the 4th and final, I believe.
Yeah, this will be the last round of the second fight of the night.
Both corners getting last minute instructions before we get the next round underway.
There's 3 minutes left in our second fight of the night. I think there's a very real possibility that this fight won't go the distance.
Both guys touching gloves, about to get underway. Both guys have 3 more minutes of work left. Oh, Domo through the ropes.
Good save there by the corner referee, helping him up. Ready to get back underway. Nice, here's that volume again. Almighty throwing with volume, Domo firing back.
Oh!
Again, firing off those punches while they're tying up in the corner. The referee doing his best to keep them separated.
Both these guys looking for that end shot.
Working to the body, both head down, guards up. Good combination there by Almighty. Backing up Domo in the corner. Domo now taking the center. Trying to break off that grapple. Oh, nice body shots there by Domo. Good left over the top by Almighty.
Oh.
Abdulrahman again going forward, tying up.
This sold out crowd here at Campsie, the Orion Function Center.
They are head to head, just going to town, working the body, working the head. You see both firing off again.
Oh, Domo just big shots.
Working those body shots while in the tie-up. Referee bring them out, separating again. Abdulrahman trying to fire off those big shots, but Domo coming straight up the middle. Both fighters are just exhausted. I think, again, just that heat definitely playing into this.
But yet we've yet to see a knockdown in the first 2 fights.
Exactly. We saw a trip, we've seen a stagger. but we haven't seen an actual knockdown.
And we're just seeing that dirty boxing now up against the ropes.
Domo fighting back, getting out there, or stepping around and taking the center again. Abdul Rahman trying to get the better, but
last few seconds left in this fight.
Domo trying to finish strong.
Same with Abdul Rahman. Both these guys going punch for punch, just swinging for the fences. And that is it.
Great performance by both fighters here tonight.
And let's have a little replay brought to you by Johnny's Pizza and Kebabs. Oh, look, these guys did not take a backward step from each other. They kept pushing the pace. They kept going. And they just, the pressure that they both put on each other.
So after seeing those 4 rounds, who would you pick for this one?
I've got to go with Domo. I think he did enough to get the job done here tonight. Not taking anything away from Abdul Rahman. I think he fought an amazing fight. I just feel like Domo did more in the fight to get it done. But I'm not a judge. It's hard for me to, I can give it what I thought, but like how the judge looked at it and how the judge scored it, I'm really interested to hear their thoughts.
Yeah, I normally would just hear what you say and then go the opposite because that's generally correct. But I think you've got it there with Domo. I think he was the one, he was just landing more. He was able to land those combinations and be much more accurate and successful. But then Abdul Rahman was still just coming forward, still throwing it. There's a case for both. But I personally think Domo just landed much more.
It's a hard one to pick. It really is. That was harder than the first fight to pick, to be honest with you. As I said, I'm interested to see what the judges scored this one at.
Yeah, definitely a much closer fight than the first one, but still, I think it'll be quite a good decision. Both fighters very effective. Both fighters with a ton of heart. As we await the decision, the referee calls them to the center. Again, as we said, we're not the judges. They saw something that we didn't.
Yeah, I mean, they saw Abdul Rahman that it did more in that fight than Domo. Yeah, we're not judges. We can't make that decision. We give opinions, and sometimes our opinions are wrong.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct.
Wow. What a first couple of fights we've been able to see here tonight.
To get ready. So, the first one in was a World Tour is performance UFC lightweight, undisputed lightweight champion, UFC glove signed there. Get weird. He also was the highest amount of pay-per-views when he fought Conor McGregor, which was 2.4 million. The first Russian and the first Muslim to capture a UFC championship. So 5 pins, cash credit card at F+, Christmas time's around the corner, so maybe a good time to purchase. $500 to kick us off. $500 for the UFC frame and sign. Khabib, we've got 500 on the way at 500. At 500 we had. At 506, I'll take 600 bid. At $600. At 600, 700 bid. At 700, 700, 700, 800 I'll take. At $700 it is Khabib. $700 frame and sign UFC club at 700 it is. At 700, 800 I'll take. 700 here at ringside. At $700. At $700 at ringside. 800. At $800 it is. At $800 UFC. At 800, 900 there. At 900 I have. At 9 back at the back. At 1,000 I have. At 1,011 if you like. 1,000 I've got. 1,100 I'll take. 1,000 there. At 1,000, $1,100. At $1,100 it is. At 1,100 here at ringside. 1,100. At 11 in around 1,100 here. At 1,100 take a $1,200 bid if you like. Could be UFC undisputed, undefeated world champion. UFC. At 1,100 I have. At 1,100. At 1,100 with you at the moment, sir. 1,100. At 1,100. 1,200. At $1,200 it is. At $1,200 I have. At 1,200. At 12 it is. At 1,200. 13 if you like. Ashley's good at 12 it is. At $1,200. At 1,200 it is. 1,200 with you at the moment, so at $1,200, at 1,200, at 1,200 it is, 13 if you like, 12, once with you, sir, at $1,200, at 1,200 I have, at $1,200 it's here, at 1,200, at two times, at $1,200, well said and done, all said and done, the third and final call, yours, sir, $1,200, pop up, after, give me a few more minutes, 1,200. Right, if I can, here we go. We've got a genuine samurai sword, razor sharp, and of course, comes with a certificate from the maker, as it is handmade. 10 forged blade steel, polished razor sharp with a blooded groove, full tank twin peg blade. Gold finish, alloy guard and floral design. Of course, the scabbard on this one has got a picture, and like a embossed picture of a Asian girl on it. So, genuine samurai sword, of course, certificate from the maker. They're all handmade. Same deal, pitch credit card on F costs $500. Good place to start. $500 to kick us off for a samurai sword at $500. 500. At 500 I have. At $500 there. At $500. At 506. At 500. 600. At $600 there. At $600. At 600 I have. 670 if you like, sir. At 600 I have. At $600 there. At 670 if you like. At 600 here. At $600 I have. At 670 if you like, sir. At 600 at the moment. At $600. At $600 with samurai sword down here in the front toe. At 600 here. At $600. 600 in, 70 if you like, sir, at 6 I have, at $600, at $600 it is, I'll take a $700 bid if you like, at 600, at $600 in, at $600, at $600 it is, at $600, at 600, 7, 8 if you like, sir, 800 with you, sir, at $800, 9 if you like, sir, it's 8 with you at the moment, sir, at 8, 9 I have, at $900 it is. At $900 here with you, sir, in the blue, at $900 I have, at $900, at $900, 1,000 if you like, sir. At $900 it is, of course, it comes with a certificate of authenticity from the maker, 1,000 it is, at $1,000. Here at ringside at 1,000 I have, at $1,000, $1,100 it is, at $1,100, at $1,100, 12 if you like, sir. At $1,100 I have, at $1,100, at $1,100, at $1,100 here at the moment, at $1,100. certificate of authenticity, of course, individually handmade. At $1,100, I have $1,200. At $1,200 it is. At $1,200 here. So at $1,200. At $12, $13. At $13, $14 if you like. It's $13 at the back of the auditorium. At $13 it is. At $1,300. At $1,300, $14 if you like. So $13 here at the moment. At $13 I have. It's only another $100 from another $100 at $13 I have. At $1,300. At $1,300 it is. At $1,300 last chance. At $1,300 once. At $13, $14 I have. You kidding, sir? No, 1,300 is still here at 1,300. At 13, 14 I have. At 14 it is. 14 I've got. At 14, 1,500. At 14 here, 15 I have. At $1,500 it is. At 1,500. At 1,500 it is. At 1,500. At the back of the auditorium at 15 I have. At 1,500. At 15, 16 if you like. At 1,500. At 15 once. At 1,500. At 15, 16 it is. At 1,600. 1,600 am I right at the moment? 16 here. 17. At 17 I have. At $1,700. At 17 it is. Cash is good. Credit card or Apple. That's 17. What have I got? 1,600 with you at 16, 17 if you like. That's 16 it is. That's 1,600, 1,600 once. That's 1,600. That's $1,600 twice. That's 16, 17 I have. That's 1,700 here. That's 1,700, 18 I've got. That's 1,800, 1,800, 1,800, 1,800 here. 1,800 once. 1,800 I have. 1,800 twice. We'll send down a third and final call, $1,800. Sold to you, sir, $1,800. 1,800. Right, one more, and the fights are ready. Well, here we go. The last for the moment, anyway. I'm Mike Tyson, Frankenstein. I'm Mike Tyson, Boxing Club. Frankenstein, I'm Mike Tyson, Boxing Club. Then in 2 items after this, we have Salah, Mohammed Salah, and a mini Pacquiao club a bit later on. So, I'm Mike Tyson, $500 to kick us off, $500 for Frankenstein, I'm Mike Tyson. Good Chrissy present, I'm sure we'll make it 500 years. At $500. At $500, I'm Mike Tyson, 500, 600 yard. At $500 I have. At $500. At $500 it is. 600, 600 sir. At 600, 600 I have. At $600 it is. At $600, 7 if you like. At 6 it is. At $600. At $600 for my left at the moment, 700. At $700. At 700. At 7 it is. 8 if you like. At 7 it is. Cash credit card cost. At $700 I have. At 7 and 8 I've got. 800 I've got it, $800. 800, 900 if you like, 900 is it, 900 I've got. At $900. Frankenstein, I Mike Tyson at 900 is it, 900. At 900. At $900 to my left at the moment, it is at 900, 1,000 if you like. At $900. Frankenstein, 1,000 if you like, at 900 I hear. At 900 is it, $900. I Mike Tyson at $900. $900 it is. At $900. At $900 at the moment, at $1,000. 1,000, you're in, $1,000. At $1,000 it is. At $1,000 upstairs at the moment, at $1,000 I have. At $1,000 we'll sell tonight at $1,000, 1,000 it is. At $1,000, at $1,000, $1,000 once. At $1,000 I have. At $1,000, at $1,000 twice. All said and done for $1,000, you'll serve $1,000. Can you pop down and see me? I'm just still waiting for the next bout. Well, we'll have to swap the card around a little bit, 5 pence, so. We're going to move on to a couple of the amateurs before we go into the last two pros. So for the next bout on with the program, exhibitions over 3 rounds. Firstly to the red corner from UTC, Abbas Asser.
We're back and about to be underway, and we're going to be going into an amateur fight here right now.
And we're kicking off with Abbas Asaf versus Jeremy Curry.
Jeremy Curry fighting out of Body Punch Gym. Abbas Asaf fighting out of UTC.
This is 3 1-minute rounds, amateur fights.
3 1-minute rounds. This opening amateur contest. Both fighters getting the last minute preparations needed.
See the youth, the younger guys, the up-and-comers in Australian boxing being able to showcase their skills on a platform just like this. But just remember, this is an exhibition bout as well, which means there's no winner per se.
You're 100% right, and you know this is why I love Combatants so much. Combatants.com gives young fighters, these young amateurs, an opportunity to fight on a platform which is worldwide. Gives them, it preserves history of the fight game. So these young fighters can go back, they can rewatch their fights, their families can go back and rewatch their fights. These young guys can learn from rewatching it and going back into the next camp. But let's get underway.
And that's it, you get these young guys, they're going to be fighting on this same card as Sam Solomon, his career started before these guys were even born.
Well, you know, and also guys like, you know, Alex Waters, who is just, you know, an absolute beast and just, you know, dominating the scene right now. But we're about to get underway. Jeremy Curry versus Abbas Asaf. Asaf in the red corner, Curry in the blue. Oh, both fighters. Just excellent technique of Curry out of the blue.
Jeremy Curry in the blue corner representing Body Punch Gym, and Abbas Asaf in the red corner representing UTC. Curry coming forward with the flurry, being tied up by Asaf up against the ropes. Referee having words with him about tying up there.
Last seconds in the round. These are 1 minute rounds.
Very, very quick action. Oh, I don't think anybody told these guys it's an exhibition fight.
Well, that's the thing, these guys are fighters, man. They want to come out, they want to put it all out there, and they want to put on a show for the fans and for their family and friends.
Exactly. You want to make a name for yourself. I mean, you normally you want to pick up the victory, so that's not going to be here, but you want to do a good showing. You want to show the promoters that, hey, I'm somebody you want on your card because I'm going to put on exciting fights. You want me there.
Yeah, 100%. And this is like a great way for these guys to test out their skills. In an arena like this, and this could be the start of their young careers. We could be looking at future world champions right now. And that again is one of the reasons why I love working with combatants, is seeing some young fighters get this worldwide exposure on this massive platform that really preserves the fight history here in Australia.
It's like we're seeing the next generation coming through here, and it's fantastic to see. And we say it every single time we will say the future is very, very bright for Australian boxing. You should just see how good these kids are. Just how focused, how crisp, clean everything is. It's very, very positive.
Absolutely. Oh, big hit there by Asaf on Curry. Free checking on Asaf. Asaf says, I'm good.
Yeah, let me back in there.
Jeremy's corner yelling and saying, let it go. Last few seconds of this round. This fight scheduled for 3 one-minute rounds.
So 1 minute left in this exhibition fight. Again, we know there's not going to be a victor here, but I think these guys are just going to come out and just absolutely throw. They have a minute to make a statement. Let's see what happens.
Last instructions before these guys get into their last minute of work here tonight.
Very, very good crowd here tonight. Sold out. Here at the Orion Center.
It's Orion Center.
It's got Orion.
Get culture, mate. Understand it.
I was just going by the
Last round. Here we go.
Greek mythology.
Here we go. Last minute. That's fine.
See, they're going out. They are throwing hell for leather. Yeah, I don't think they told these boys. It's an exhibition fight.
Good movement there by Asaf.
And that's the good thing with these exhibition fights. Gives you a chance to work with somebody you wouldn't normally do in a much higher pressure situation. You don't want to lose. Like, you know in yourself if you've won or lost. While the referee or there's no scorecards to say so, you know. And they want to prove themselves.
Without a doubt. Last seconds.
Very tying up, getting out of the corner. Very, very good movement. Good holding back with that one. Almost landed one. Very good performance by Abbas Asaf and Jeremy Curry.
Yeah, both guys really went out there and made these two young fighters. I really hope we get to see more of these two when they come up through the amateur ranks, because there's a lot of amazing skill on both these fighters here tonight.
Exactly, it was a brilliant performance by these two young guys.
Exhibition number 3, we're in exhibition number 4.
here by both fighters.
Zaid Al-Madin making his way out for, this is another exhibition fight. Zaid Al-Madin fighting out of the blue corner. This is a young man having his first boxing bout here today, Cam.
Zaid Al-Madin.
We spoke with Zaid earlier. He's very excited for this fight. Very excited to get in there and show what he has beat. Yeah, fighting out of the blue corner. Wait, no.
Yes, Zaid Al-Madin fighting out of the red corner.
As I was saying, Zaid Al-Madin has a lot to prove coming into this fight. He really wants to get in there and have a crack, have a bit of fun. You know, this kid has a lot of heart. I'm really excited to see how he goes. Glad to see these two amateurs get underway. Ayub versus Al-Madin here at the Orion Function Center in Campsie. Here we go. Al-Madin in the red gloves, Ayub in the black. Al-Madin, the smaller of the two fighters. That doesn't mean anything in a fight, Cam.
Absolutely not. You see the amount of times a smaller fighter, he's able to pick up the victory, they're able to get in under that range. Just that bulldog style of fighting, so effective for the smaller guys.
Al-Madin really getting in there with his punches and getting out.
Doing a good job trying to get under those punches that have been thrown his way.
In and out with that jab as well.
Circling around, or again getting under that jab as it comes in.
Last few seconds.
It's the first of 3 one-minute rounds in this exhibition match.
Good first round for both these young fighters. This is an exhibition fight, 3 one-minute rounds. Both fighters getting those instructions. Yeah, like at this level for an exhibition fight, what do you think the corners are telling each of these guys, these kids?
Just tell them to keep their composure. Let the hands go just a little bit more. That was a very conservative first round, but that's what happens. It is your first it is the first round. You do get that feeling out. Probably would have been given just the notes that they took from the other fighters, say moving a certain way when something gets thrown, or do they drop their hand when they throw that jab, or little things like that. So to keep an eye on it. And just telling as well, I think definitely both corners would have said you're doing a great job.
Yeah, 100%. At this stage, this is what it is about. These kids getting in there, having fun, and having a crack, and giving it a go.
I think,
oh,
nice, good work there by Zayn Al-Abidine, but coming back over the top. I think, yeah, Al-Abidine's coaches would have said good job getting in and out. Maybe you land more than one when you come in, but then the contrary to that would have been when Al-Abidine comes in, fire off with more than one. Don't just land that one as he comes in. Throw 3 or 4.
I mean, we just saw earlier in this round, Al-Abidine eat a couple of big hits. He still stayed very composed.
Exactly. Still stayed in tight, but it was also a good job. He got backed into the corner there a little bit. Kind of didn't really know how well to get out of there, but then just punched his way out. So when all else fails, punch.
100%.
And you can use as much movement and tactics and things like that as you want, but at the end of the day, you're boxing. Throw a punch.
Exactly.
And it works.
But that's one thing I'm really impressed with. You know, even though these first 2 exhibition fights that we've seen, all 4 fighters have shown amazing composure and great technique too.
And that's it, and that's what we said with these young guys. Just every time we see them, just beautiful technique, very, very well done. And the composure on these guys is always just top notch.
Al-Abidine has been kept moving throughout this fight. We're going to come up to the 3rd and final round here.
I think as well, especially watching the level of these guys going up and wanting to make a name for themselves and make a statement. The Olympics is coming up. It's a thing. I think that's going to be in a lot of fighters' minds. And then having a platform like combatants.com for Team Australia to be able to be watching, to be able to see these young guys, and go, okay, that guy is someone to keep an eye on.
And again, I'm going to say this again, this is what I love about combatants.com, the fact you can see amazing pro fighters that are at the peak of their careers, but then you can also see these amazing up-and-coming amateurs that are just ready to lay it all on the line. And, you know, hats off to combatants for being able to put that, this platform together for these athletes.
We're about to get underway with our final round of this exhibition match.
AU now, the bigger fighter, just trying to take control, throwing some big haymakers there.
More of an aggressive start to this final round. Want to put an exclamation mark on your performance here. Final round is the round to do it. Coming forward, a little jab. Still good distance management there. Coming in, took a little shot with the right hand.
He gives the referee the nod saying he's okay.
Good job getting out of the way, leaving Al-Abidine swinging for the fences.
I mean, I think Al-Abidine in this fight has shown that he can take a hit and he can also throw one too.
Absolutely.
Ayub has done the same thing as well. He's thrown some heavy hits, but he's also taken a couple of big hits from Al-Abidine as well.
Both with very good movement as well.
That is it. Amazing first fight, for exhibition fight for these 2 young men.
What an amazing performance both fighters put on in this exhibition match.
Was the second exhibition match was
Good job by both fighters.
That is great. You know, the exhibition style, the sportsmanship you see of these two young men, absolutely amazing. And we're about to get underway with our next bout.
We are back underway in the professional division. Welterweight division, 4 3-minute rounds. We have Ivan William Mel versus Mirko Pizzi.
No, I believe this is another amateur fight we're about to see here. I apologise. No, this is a professional fight. My mistake. Mirko Pizzi, the Italian, about to make his way out to the Orion Function Centre.
He was born and raised in Rome.
Made his way out here to Australia, turned pro.
He's got 11 fights so far, 7 wins, 6 by KO.
Yeah, and he's turned around and said tonight will be the 7th, and the next step for him, he believes, is the world stage.
Exactly. We asked him what he wanted to do, what his goal is in his international. I want to go international.
Yeah.
So he's the current WBC Australasian champ, AMBF Australasian champ. He has the belts, he has the credentials, and now he wants to prove it here tonight, then show it on the international stage.
And he's also he's coming down in weight too. He's fought at this weight before, but he's now fighting at 67 kilos. Ivan William Mel versus Mirko Pizzi. Mirko Pizzi is ready to go.
As you said, he's coming down in division. So he was giving away a little bit too much weight when he was fighting higher up. He said, his coach said he made the weight very easy. He doesn't understand how, because of how much he likes to eat. Doesn't stop eating.
Being an Italian, he's not going to back down from that carbonara or the pizza or the garlic bread.
Carbs don't count when you're Italian.
100% it don't, man. But we're underway.
I mean, we just sniffed pasta and back on the kilos.
Third pro fight of the evening here. Mel versus Pizzi. Mel in the red trunks, Pizzi in the black.
4 3-minute rounds. The welterweight division. We are underway. Campsie taking the center of the ring. Ducking under, pushing up Campsie against the ropes.
Look at the face of Campsie, just so calm and calculated, just like nothing fazed him. Not even like he's in a fight.
I don't know if it's the name Mirko, but there's another very, very famous Mirko Crow Cop. Very, very stone-faced. Nothing bothers him. Kind of gets that vibe from him.
But how big does he look for a welterweight?
He's scary.
Like, he's ridiculously big for a welterweight. Like,
that is, what do you think? That is 66.6 kilos he weighed in at. How?
Man, look at Mel though. Mel just looking to try and get his shots across as well.
But he knows as soon as he gets in close enough, that trigger arm is going to fire.
Oh, Pizzy, that big right hand.
Mel trying to come in, but not able to really land anything. Oh, he actually lands a couple of shots there on Pizzy, but Pizzy fires back, circles back around, takes the center.
Mirko now just stalking Mel. Oh. Both these guys just looking for their shots right now.
Not able to connect there from either fighter. Tying up. Very conservative first round for both fighters. Very composed by Pizzi. Mel a little bit more loose of the two.
I mean, Mel is a bit smaller than Pizzy, and definitely, as we saw earlier, trying to get under those punches.
And look at the power being thrown by Pizzi. He just doesn't want to get caught by it. He's got his own power as well, so there's a very, very interesting one.
Final seconds here, Cam. This first round has really sort of been a filling out round for both guys.
Yeah,
That's it.
Pizzi doing a good job with his range, keeping him at distance. This fight brought to you by Lebanese Muslim Association.
And as we see here, Mel getting a couple of good hits off, and Pizzy just lining up Mel as well. Fighters getting their last few seconds of instructions before they go into war again in round number 2. And we're about to get underway, round number 2. Mirko standing center of the ring.
He's ready to go.
Snapping jab there.
Very composed again. Busy starting this round. Looks like he was threatening that uppercut. Basically saying to Mel, if you try to duck in that way, you're going to cop this straight to the face.
You're going to get clipped. Referee steps in.
Very smart there by Pizzy. Mel was lining up that right hook. Pizzy, good job of just burying that head into the shoulder, stop any shots coming around.
Referee calls for a stop.
Underway again. It looks like Pizzy's getting a little bit more, he's starting to get a little bit more looser. He's starting to move forward a bit of head movement. The first round he was very rigid.
I think it was more like finding the distance and the control and the tempo of the fight.
He was definitely finding how Mel moved, but then see Mel starting to adjust how he goes. As soon as Pizzy comes in, ducks in, ties up, stops him from unloading from close range.
Mel just ducks underneath. Again, into the corner. Just calls for a stop.
Just one busy from holding when Mel ducks under.
Oh,
There was a tie-up, but busy with a good shot to the side of the head. You saw Pizzy just saying then, like, what do I do when he comes in underneath me?
Yeah.
If I don't wrap it up, he keeps punching. And then if I do, then you have to separate us.
oh, 100%. Fifth fight of the night here at the Orion Function Centre.
The second last professional bout of the evening.
Mel sucking in that air. Bounce off the ropes.
Fighters looking for that counter punch.
Oh,
Easy with a
Izzy comes
solid
in.
right. That's a good one. Back to the, almost like he's over to the kidney. So Bitsy doing the duck under.
Oh, Mel looks like he could be hurt there.
Definitely
Oh.
taking those deep breaths.
Last few seconds of the fight, of the round, sorry.
That was very, very close.
That was very close.
Oh,
Even Pizzy was like, you good, brother.
whoops.
Let's check out this instant replay. Break it down for us, Cam.
And you see again, just Busy, just focused, moving forward, with a little bit more movement as he was coming forward compared to the first round. He was moving the shoulders, a head movement, which allowed him to get in a bit more, get those shots off, as opposed to just firing from that very rigid, static sort of motion. So he just steps in, and then you just saw that big right hand on that replay brought to you by the Lebanese Muslim Association.
Huge shout out to the sponsors here tonight for helping put this amazing show on, which you're watching live on Combatants. And remember, if it ain't combatants.com, then it ain't real. Don't be fooled by fake imitations.
We are underway in our third round of this bout.
Pizzy comes out strong.
Immediately starts firing off. Mel doing a good job of covering up. Don't know if he anticipated Bitsy to just come out firing the way he did with those big solid ones. But Bitsy just trying to throw a few reckless strikes back at him. Mel charging in.
Mel trying to get some sort of advantage into this fight. Pizzy now just putting Mel up into that corner and just looking for those heavy shots.
Oh, he's down.
He's dropped him, and the referee's called it.
That was it. He wasn't defending himself. And he just ate that punch and dropped immediately.
In round number 3.
Good show of respect for Pizzy coming over to check on his fallen opponent.
Oh, what a sportsmanship there.
And this is what you love to see in this replay brought to you by Lebanese Muslim Association. Just drops his opponent.
Oh, that right hand by Pizzy is ridiculously vicious. And see here that uppercut, bang, and to the body, which just that final shot that just knocks Mel to the ground.
Those two body rips right to the liver. It's just enough. Once you've already been rattled, you take two of those, I mean,
And
anybody's down.
I got to say this, huge shout out to the referee for stepping in there and putting the fighter's health and safety as priority there. And I couldn't have agreed more with that stoppage. That was a good stoppage, and the refereeing that we've seen here tonight, and as we always see on a lot of these shows, is always to take care of the athletes that are in the ring.
Exactly. The referee could have brought them back to their feet, given them the count. All right, get back in there. But that was it. He was, credit to Mel. It was a very good fight. So leading up to that, he was still fighting, still going very, very well. But referee did a good job of recognizing that for what it was. you take those shots. That was staggered to the head and the shots to the liver. I mean, that's enough damage for the body. You don't need to risk serious damage.
And Mirko Pizzi is still in there bouncing around like he could go for another 5 or 6 rounds. Like,
that's it, the fitness of these guys and the ability.
and we're about to get the official decision. Let's take it down to rings.
Brilliant performance here. Mirko Pizzi all the way from Rome with a knockout victory, a TKO.
This Pizzi has a serious career ahead of him. As we said earlier, he said to us the next fight after here is the world stage. And after seeing how he conducted himself in this fight, it's really, you can't deny it.
I look forward to seeing what he has to offer on the world stage.
But again, thank you for everyone at home joining us this far on combatants.com. We have plenty of action still to come, and we're excited. And let's get underway for the next fight. Former IBF world champion about to make his way to the ring, Sam Solomon, a veteran in this game.
Australian boxing legend, Sam Solomon. How good's this? Sam Solomon, Australian boxing legend, is about to make his way to the ring.
And he is facing Alex Waters. That is a big test for him, but this is also a big test for Alex. I'm excited for this fight. I've been a huge fan of Alex's fight style. I've been able to call a few of his fights, and I am never disappointed from an Alex Waters fight. And I'm sure tonight is not going to be any different as he takes on the legend, Sam Solomon.
And that's it. It's what's that going to do for him if he's able to take out the legend, somebody who's been around for so long, has done it all, has seen it all. You know, if he wins this, where does that put him? Where does he put him next?
And here we go.
Getting ready awaiting the appearance of the legend.
The suspense is killing me, Cam. It really is. The suspense is killing me.
You know how these fighters like their mind games.
Hey, I don't even think it's that. I'm just sitting here enjoying some cool music. This is a pretty cool beat to make a walk to.
Once again, because this is just the PHP Track on tonight's program.
And here it is. We are about to be underway. Sam Solomon versus Alex Waters. About to get this underway as Alex Waters is about to make that walk. Solomon v. Waters. Live on Combatants. It's about to go down at the Orion Function Centre here in Campsie, Sydney, Australia.
Alex Waters versus Sam Solomon.
And this is the fight everyone came here for tonight. Waters v. Solomon, and it's about to go down. We're excited. It's happening here in Campsie, New South Wales at the Orion Function Centre.
I just can't believe that we are sitting here about to call a Sam Solomon fight. I've seen this guy fight for years. It's just surreal to me. I'm sorry. It's just a bit of a fanboy moment to be able to see this fight. And against someone like Alex Waters.
I completely see it. Let's take it down to the ringside and let's get the official announcement. Sam King Solomon, his credentials speak for themselves. Alex, the Apex Waters.
Alex did want us to shout out his sponsors, MTA Euro, Southwest's Trucking Logistics, and he very much wanted us to to shout out Body Punch Gym Lochinvar, how proud he is to be representing them here and to be showing what they can produce in him. So very, very proud of his gym, very good representative of Body Punch Gym in Lochinvar.
Without question.
We've seen so many of their guys so far here tonight with amazing credentials, and this is what you can do.
Absolutely, without question. We're seeing Alex now standing in the center of the ring. Solomon trying to get some shots on, trying to gauge that range.
Waters, the longer fighter of the two. Just trying to use that jab. Changing direction. With a big uppercut on the way out of that grappling exchange.
This fight is scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds. This is a prestige middleweight out.
See Waters using the Philly shell quite well, just leading forward with that. As soon as he starts to step a little bit closer, just the tricep starts to face towards Solomon. Allowing him just to snap that jab out and still keep himself protected.
I always say this, how big does Alex back? Like,
He's jacked. I saw him when he slipped off the camo vest and those traps. It's just huge. The amount of power that he generates is it's just like a big old diesel engine on his back, just powering those punches.
But again, Sam Solomon, the veteran here, he's fought guys of all shapes and sizes. He doesn't seem intimidated by Alex whatsoever.
Not at all. I mean, when you've had 66 fights, you've kind of seen everything.
Oh, you didn't see that.
Good job getting out of the way, changing the direction, tying up where he needed to. Kind of stopping the amount of damage that Waters was able to inflict on him. Good combination there by Waters. Steps straight back into it.
Oh.
Solomon landing as he comes in, but Waters firing back. Solomon doing a good job. As soon as they tie up, he just lands those couple of little rabbit punches, just enough to niggle, trying to get him frustrated. Waters doing a good job of
final
using that
seconds
range.
of the round.
See, whenever Solomon tries to come in, Waters is keeping that front hand out, just pushing him away almost like a fend, like a rugby fend.
Yeah.
But he keeps that distance, he knows, okay, your head's there. That's exactly where my distance is. But Solomon, being the veteran, is doing such a good job. As soon as he feels that hand sitting on his head, we see on this replay brought to you by Belfort, as soon as he feels a hand on there, he slips, he moves, he gets away from it, he creates that distance, and stops that damage. So,
without question. And Alex has seemed pretty quiet, pretty tame in that first round, like really getting the feel for it. His composure is always so good. Like, because when he actually when that rhythm gets in there and he starts letting those punches fly, he is so devastating. He just picks his opponents apart. And, you know, you can definitely see in that first round he was showing a lot of respect towards Samson. Like, he respects this legend. He's not taking him lightly.
Not at all. You see, he's staying so composed the whole time. These little crafty tricks that Solomon has. He's very aware of the power of Waters. He knows what's about to come towards him. So he's using those tricks just to do those tie-ups, to do those little slips and the moves.
Oh.
See, Waters just stalking him down, just following, but also with that very good respect for the veteran. He knows, even at 50 years old, what he is capable of.
How shape Samson, even at 50 years of age, this guy looks like a beast.
I mean, if I looked like that at my age, I would be very happy.
Well, what, you're 60, right?
67.
Oh, nice little flurry of exchange there by both fighters.
Very good work then by Waters this time. He's the one who's initiating these tie-ups. As soon as Solomon starts to get a little bit ahead of steam, he ties up, gets those double underhooks, and pulls him and stops him from throwing those punches where he'd have the overhook before. Solomon was landing those little rabbit punches to the body and coming over the head. Now he's getting those underhooks, which is lifting his arms up and stopping him from being able to throw anything. So he's up there almost like he's trying to fly, or a little bit crucifix sort of thing. Doing a good job of stopping those extra punches. And so that was a difference between round 1 and round 2. You have to think that was something that a conscious decision to change, to try to do that every time Solomon tried to tie up.
Absolutely. Alex now just looks like stalking Solomon.
There we have it. See, as soon as he ties up and he's able to he's not getting those double underhooks, Solomon's landing those to the body, to the head. That's where he's firing them off. And that's where he's been most effective in those tie-ups. See, there's those double underhooks. Gets it out. But just completely negated Solomon. Fantastic change of tactics.
Good footwork there by Waters.
Nice body shot there. Right rip to the body as he stepped in off that jab. That was a good use of his range too. That was very impressive, where he was able to throw that jab but still extend out enough to get full range, like a full motion on that body rip. That was perfect.
A few seconds left in this round now, Cam.
Tying up on the ropes before the referee comes in to separate.
That was round number 2. Definitely saw a lot more action in that round, but let's have a look at this instant replay brought to you by Belford.
I'm very, very impressed with what I know. We were impressed before, but just watching him, his little adjustments that he's making to counter what Solomon is doing. He's doing veteran changes. This is stuff that is just so far advanced. The way he's able to adjust to those.
Yeah, but the thing is, mate, Waters has had 19 fights. He's 18-1. Like, he's not exactly an amateur here either, mate. Like, he's an incredible professional fighter.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying by any means. But when you're fighting somebody with 66 fights, he's going to have picked up a couple more tricks, a couple of extra tricks. And he's adjusting so well to them. It's just seeing it live happening just is a thing of beauty. And then coming into this round, let's see how Solomon answers that. What his response is. Will he continue to try to tie up and land those shots in the tie-up? Or will he try to work from a distance? Will he try to force Alex to engage and then take in those counter shots?
Oh. It's almost like you can see Alex get a little bit frustrated.
I think Solomon's starting to get a little bit more reckless in this one, though. He was starting to land those counter shots. He came in, went for the double unders and was firing off on the way out there. I think he's starting to throw here. He's like, okay, he's found my plan. He's vindicated me.
Waters just stands up.
I mean, it kind of shows the height difference there, that size.
And Solomon goes down to the ground, takes a knee, referee checks, you're good to go.
Someone there again, looks like he's trying to get those.
And again.
Oh, that one I think.
Referee says you're good.
Yeah, might just been a stumble.
Oh, that's third time.
It looks like it's the uppercut on the way in.
We've got a very experienced referee in there too.
But also Solomon's he's very much trying to put his weight onto Waters, and you saw that when Waters just stood up. Solomon's trying to just go over the top of him and lean over him and land those shots to the body. But Waters is just wise to it so quickly that he's stepping out of the way, which is forcing Solomon to take a knee or to be lifted up.
Solomon's crafty, man. Don't count him out.
Oh, I think a little bit of damage there. That lead left hook of Waters doing a very good job. Solomon trying to get in under him.
Referee splits him up.
Solomon looks like he's taking a few deep breaths here.
I mean, we've seen Solomon go to the ground 3 times very quick.
But Solomon is not out of this fight yet. He's still competing, still moving forward, still throwing those punches. He might be sucking in some big breaths, but still dangerous. You see it then. Well, it may have been a slip, but there was definitely some connection with that right hook. Just enough to take Waters off balance. Just tying up. See that head fighting. Good combination by Solomon.
That's the end of the 3rd round.
That was a very, very competitive round. Seeing this replay brought to you by Belford. Just see that jabs.
Snapping jab, Alex. Just boom, throws out, gets it back in there.
But you watch with that jab, when he threw it, when we got to see it on the replay, it was as Solomon was moving. So Waters was adjusting mid punch to then find the target and landing it bang on.
Yeah, 100% right. And even I've got to say, how epic was it the fact that Waters just stands up with Solomon hanging off him? Just stands there, and the look on his face, I was like, bro, really?
Exactly. I think that round, it was definitely a lot more of Solomon trying to come in and tie up. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Waters start to resort to a rear uppercut as soon as Solomon comes in, tries to dip, jab, uppercut. I would not be surprised if we start to see something like that.
100%. And you can't disagree with that prediction.
He's definitely stalking him. He's getting those hands ready to go. Trying to put him off, but Solomon coming straight in, up high. Comes in down low, trying to break those arms free. Waters doing a good job again, tying those arms up.
Waters now getting low too.
Trying to match down to his level. Good use of the forearm to keep that space, keep him ready so he can fire off that rear right hand. Jab on the way in before Solomon backs him up to the corner and immediately starts to try to let those punches go in the clinch. Waters again taking over, latching up with those overhooks. As soon as one of Solomon's hands come free, he's punching straight away.
Oh, big hits.
Coming in, was trying to shuck him off with his right shoulder.
It's almost been a test of strength between these two, I feel with the clinches.
You can see just that there's that basic swimming Swimming for overhooks, swimming for underhooks.
But even like I think like so far tonight we have seen like a lot of close in dirty fights we've seen here.
Oh, lead
Oh!
hook. There was an uppercut. Tying up again. Waters taking a knee, trying to make sure that that break got forced. Oh, that was that uppercut as he came in.
No, I think he fell on his own feet coming in there. I don't think it was really a knockdown there.
Again,
Alex almost smells blood here.
There was that lead uppercut, that lead left uppercut. It's starting to work. You see as soon as Solomon changes levels now. Waters is firing that uppercut before come back over with that cross.
Yeah, more calculating with his shots. Getting more calculating as this fight goes on.
We'll see he's dropping that right hand. He's dropping that one to protect the jaw. That's why that lead left uppercut is coming in so effective, especially with the ranginess. He's got such long arms. He can get around that. Oh, we felt that from here.
I felt the breeze off that punch from here, dude.
He felt like he was trying to push that hurricane that's about to hit Queensland back. It's delayed by another 2 days.
Let's look at this instant replay brought to you by Bedford. We see Alex Waters there.
There's that uppercut. He's getting ready for it. Trying to get it there.
But also just like, what about the quickness of Sam Solomon? A 50-year-old guy who's still able to get in and out. You know what I mean? Like, so elusive.
And just the head movement as well. As we saw that replay, brought to you by Belford. You saw Solomon still, I mean, he was eating a fair few, but this is a guy, again, not to harp on his age, but he's 50 years old, and he's in there hanging with Alex Waters. He's hanging with a guy who's so much younger than him, so much bigger than him, but just that crafty veteran, and just that ability, that muscle memory, that everything, and how hard he's been training to get into this fight and be still so competitive.
And we're underway for round number 5. 3 more rounds.
Waters comes flying in. He wants to end it quick. He knows that Solomon is tired, but he knows that he won't give up, so he's going to have to put him away.
Yeah, but I don't think like Solomon's done a good way of locking up Waters throughout this fight.
I think this round, at the start of this round so far, we're seeing Waters fighting from the clinch a lot more. That time in the clinch, he was the one throwing those punches in there rather than trying to disengage.
So referee has called a halt here. Looks like we need a little bit of running repairs to the glove of Sam Solomon.
Loose bit of tape, it looks like. And it might not seem like much, but that little bit of tape is a sharp edge. It could open up a cut. It could go into the eye.
Yeah, I mean, good call. Good, being able to see that from the ref.
Very good officiating here tonight by the referees. This could have been it, but he's still going. Check from the referee. Looks unfazed.
And that uppercut again.
Waters looks like he's just waiting, getting ready to snap that shot off as Solomon comes in. Snapping out the left hook as he comes in. Oh! Nice double.
I mean, that was like something you'd see out of an NRL match.
That was a good shoot.
Does this come down to fatigue? Is Sam Solomon fatigued?
He's 100% fatigued. I mean, that was, for my grappling man, that was a great takedown. Good change levels, but probably not what you want in a boxing fight.
Absolutely not.
Getting in, tying up again.
In that clinch.
As soon as he gets those hands free, lands a couple, gets out of there. Getting over the top, we're going to see a lift again.
I thought we were going to see some sort of suplex or something there. Oh! And the viciousness of the striking from Alex Waters coming out now.
Yeah, Alex he's getting ready to finish this. As soon as he gets that chance, as soon as he can land a clean shot, he's just going to absolutely unload. But Solomon is very aware of it, and he's making every effort to stop any potential clean shot. Whether it be that head movement, whether it be that tying up. Just look at Solomon. He is exhausted. He is gassed out, but he's still throwing. He's still coming in. There's still a crispness to it. There's still an effectiveness to it. Even though he looks absolutely exhausted, he's still a threat.
I feel like he's definitely gone in with a game plan there to really tie up Alex at majority this one.
Exactly. You see how he's, again, as soon as it gets in close, he starts to tie it up. Alex Waters doing a good job of trying to stop him. There's that good takedown.
Absolutely there. I mean, we see a good takedown. It was more of like a fall over. I don't know what you would call it.
It was a nice, the big right, shucking the shoulder, the left coming down behind the knee, step behind. Beautiful. Wrong sport though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And here we go. This is round number 6. Let's go.
We're about to get underway. You can just see the exhaustion on Sam Solomon and the intensity on Alex Waters. He's got the guard very high up. Looks like he's trying to goad in Solomon to try to come in. And you see there it is. He's trying to get him to come in. And there's those uppercuts and those hooks waiting for him. Now he goes back to stalking. It's the tie up. As soon as he gives him that little bit of space, the punch comes through. Solomon again, a good job with the tie up and the punches on the way out.
And again, almost like you see a little bit of frustration there on Alex's face.
Well, I think that was just a show to the referee saying, look, I can stand up, but he's hanging on to me. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's the one who's hanging on him. I mean, if he can lift him up without holding him.
But also, I mean, like from a veteran standpoint, like what Sam Solomon is doing is good. He's trying to tire out the bigger fighter.
Exactly. He's trying to get in there. He's stopping the bigger fighter. He's stopping the one with the power punches from being able to unload like that.
Yeah.
You get in, you tie up, you mitigate those long-range power punches, which is Alex's biggest weapon against him. And then you see when Alex can step in, tie up Solomon, stop him from throwing those punches from within the clinch. Very good job at trying to mitigate each other's games. This is a brilliant game of chess.
Well, that's why they call it the sweet science of boxing. You know.
Again, that head fighting from both fighters. With a little bit more pronounced from Alex this time. Both fighters now adopting that Philly shell. A little bit looser. Alex sinking all the way down. Looks like he's still just trying to goad in Solomon. You just hear the power of those punches when Waters lands.
Quickly back to his feet.
Solomon is absolutely exhausted.
Final seconds of round number 6. We got 2 more rounds to go here, Cam.
And that's the thing. Solomon is exhausted, but he's still going. He's been at this constant level for the last 3 rounds. You see in this replay brought to you by Belford. still he may be tired, but then he's able to still shoot out those combinations, and he's landing them almost at will. See Waters trying to goad him, almost backfired on him.
I mean, Sam Solomon has taken some big hits in this fight as well, and like has really shown, yes, it's a chin of granite, really.
And that's it. The only times he's went to the ground was when he's overbalanced himself. He was pushing forward and he slipped that bit, or he's putting his weight on Alex, and Waters just slips to the side. He's just moving. He's getting out of the way. He's like, I'm not carrying your weight. You carry your weight.
Yeah.
Stop trying to wear me out with you.
Round number 7. 2 more to go. Let's go.
We have a potential 6 minutes left in this fight. I would not be surprised if we do not see that. He's coming forward, tying up while Solomon trying to get those shots off. Nice jab there. Before he slipped back, while Solomon fired back and then came back with that cross. Very good distance management by Waters when he gets that chance. They're tying it up again. See him coming in, throws that 1 or 2, ties up, stopping Alex from getting those counter shots off. A little bit more of a subdued round for Waters here in this one. I mean, is it a case of he's just biding his time, he's waiting for that perfect shot, or he's just sort of conserving that energy for that last one? That was, again, another takedown. I know he's had some MMA sort of training, but that was a full proper takedown. You saw the leg come around behind with the trip. Like that's my game.
Well, I mean, that's where we see, like, Alex now is starting to, I feel like, I don't know, maybe put a bit more stink on those punches, man.
It looks like there's a little bit of a smile from Solomon when he does it too. Just a little. And now you see the intensity of Waters just picking up. I think it may have had the opposite effect. I wonder if he's trying to cause Waters to get reckless and start to throw in a little bit too much, and that's when he's going to counter strike. But that's risky business when you've got someone as accurate and as powerful as Alex Waters throwing those punches at you. If he's mad and he lands, you're out. Good combination by Solomon as he steps back out. Alex trying to swing. Good head movement by Solomon to avoid that. See Alex there again with that head movement to the neck, pushing off, trying to line him up again. Good work by Waters, just ducking out of the way. A bit of a shoulder strike there, trying to get him off.
Well, we're about to see here another replay brought to you by Belford.
We're about to enter the
eighth and final round coming up.
I wonder if we're going to see this takedown.
And that's, I mean, like, in that last round, we saw another takedown, Cam. And I feel like, I don't know, the refereeing has been good here, but, like, there has to be some sort of, like, coming in from that point.
Yeah, there was, and it was definitely, I hate to say it, but it looked very intentional. That first one was, I mean, they were proper technique. They were proper takedowns, and they're always, you know, something to do when you're tired in a different sport, not in boxing.
Final round, here we go. Solomon v. Waters.
Watch Alex Waters just explode here. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Solomon try to fire back with it, ducking under. Gets that tie up again. A little bit more sting in those shots.
Both guys fighting for position here, fighting to get the shot in.
Solomon, you know, the shots that he's firing off in this clinch so far in this round, there's a little bit more space on it. He's not just throwing it to the body. He's starting to step back that little bit, and he's throwing them. He's trying to get those sneaky uppercuts in that clinch, that real dirty boxing.
And Apex still just keeps coming forward.
But he's unfazed by all of this. Again, the tie up over the top by Solomon. But Solomon, he's going to have to, in my eyes, he's going to have to finish this fight to pick up the victory. And I mean, he's got the tools to do it, but Waters is doing such a good job of.
But see, that's the thing when we see the takedown, we've seen it just there. It's like he comes in and he just leans all his upper body weight on him. And I feel like Alex is probably just going, oh, I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, I feel like it was part of Solomon's tactic was to let Waters take his weight so he doesn't have to do twofold. Waters is taking his weight. He doesn't have to hold himself up for that long. But Waters is very wise to it. Good combination on the way out by the King. And Solomon again sneaking that right hand out, getting those hooks and uppercuts, ducking under straight back to that clinch. This time Waters pushing him into the ropes. A little bit of blood coming from the eye of Solomon.
Just a cut above that left eye.
Solomon again was trying to hang off, trying to tire out those shoulders, but we're into the last round.
Well, where Solomon is bleeding from, just above that eye, that blood and that sweat just starts pouring into the eye. It affects the vision. We only have a few seconds left of this fight. But that is it.
Fantastic performance by both fighters here tonight.
Solomon v. Waters here at Orion Function Center in Campsie. Let's have a look at this replay.
You look at Solomon, he is absolutely exhausted, but he went the entire distance. And you just see Waters completely unfazed by everything that Solomon could throw at him.
Yeah, absolutely. Judges now just collecting the scorecards on who has basically been able to walk away with the victory here tonight. We're about to find that out as both fighters get their gloves taken off. Getting some liquid into them as well, because it's been a very hot day here in Sydney, Australia.
Very, very hot day. It's 10 o'clock at night and it is still nearly 25 degrees.
That is insane.
When 25, pretty fine normally during the day. Sam Solomon, what a performance by the veteran for his 67th fight at 50 years old against the absolute gun, Alex Waters. I mean, just to survive that fight, let alone be competitive the whole way through against somebody with that much skill, testament to his
Alex Walters did enough to walk away with a victory here tonight.
What a
And
brilliant
showing
performance.
respect to the veteran. What a fight.
Few moments. Look, congratulations and also commiserations after 8 rounds. Mate, you did it really tough in there, 50 years of age. But mate, you always come in, you're always prepared, you're very resilient and very durable. Congratulations, Sam Sullivan.
Yeah, like the fact I keep coming, believing in me and believing the hard work pays off. Thank Alex Walters for a fight. You're a tough fighter. Big ticket message. Thank you very much for the support of his name. Really the kid. Running from.
Mate, you've had an awesome career. Of course, you won the IBF Middleweight World Championship when you beat Felix Stern by unanimous decision. And then, of course, Jermaine Taylor. You went on and fought Jermaine Taylor, who's the current or the most recent undisputed middleweight champion. So, congratulations, mate.
So, hi to my wife and my kids. Samir and Cleopatra, I love you guys. Maria Solomon, beautiful lady. C-Star, and the rest of the team, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Sam Sullivan. Thanks for making the trip down here to Sydney, New South Wales. Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans, King Sam Sullivan. And Alex, congratulations, mate. Tough 8 rounds, of course. One thing Sam Sullivan is very difficult to work out, and you found that outside.
I grew up watching this man on the contender, I felt in the big fights, and that it's had shit to do, and that's your honour, so thanks, Sammy, appreciate it all.
You showed your resilience tonight. How you can change your game plan to get the result you need.
Yeah, no, it wasn't my best performance, man. I know I'm a lot more capable, more. In the gym, I performed a lot better than what I did tonight, and this is where it counts. So there's no excuses. I apologise to everyone for my performance. I didn't do the best tonight. Thank you to everyone that came out and the tickets supported the show. You gave me a lot of support. I suppose we can't do this, so I appreciate it.
I wouldn't be too hard on yourself regarding your performance, because the King Sam Sullivan, that's what he does. That's what he does, and that's what he does really well.
Yeah. So I've watched a lot of semis, we grew up watching it, so I thought I had it worked out, but tonight, you pull the tricks out of the head.
Well, fight fans, congratulations firstly, well done, and we look forward to seeing you again in the new year.
Just want to say a best speaking to my team, put a punch. Skinny, Willie, I see Meza, all the workers, all family. I want to thank my mum, my family, they came out and supported me, bought tickets, my sponsors, MTA Euro and Southeastern Logistics. Thank you. Everyone else, thank you. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you. I'm really glad
Ladies and gentlemen, victorious tonight, Alex Walters. Fight fans, the action will continue. We've got 8 more amateur boxing bouts about to get underway. We're with you in just a few minutes' time. Right, we have two auction items, and then we are going straight into the amateur boxing. So if you are interested in a Muhammad Salah signed boot, that's what we have right now. Muhammad Salah signed boot. If you're interested in Muhammad Salah signed boot, now's the time to bid. This is the last of this memorabilia. Then we'll have a sword, and that will be it. So, Muhammad Salah, framed and signed, of course, Muhammad Salah, Liverpool FC. Take a good look at it. Muhammad Salah, framed and signed the boot. Can we get $500 to kick us off? Muhammad Salah, framed and signed boot. $500 to kick us off. We'll sell the line. $500. We have that $500 right away. $500. $600. Take that $500 limit. That $500. Of course, we've got the end of the bounce coming up. $600 there. That's $600. We'll take $600. $600. Muhammad Salah. $600. That's $600. $600. Muhammad Salah. $600. That's $600. We have. That's $600. Muhammad Salah, framed and signed boot. $600. $7 on take. That's $600. That's $600. And is it $600? That's $600. That's $600. Muhammad Salah. $600. That's $600. That's $600. Any further bids for Muhammad Salah? I'll take a $700 bid. I want to get underway with a fight, so I'm happy to put it away at the moment, which we haven't yet reserved. That's $600. Muhammad Salah. No more bids. Let's just put it away, please, because I want to get in with a fight. Muhammad Salah, happy to come and make an offer a bit later on. Right, put that one away. Put that away. So we're going to go straight into the boxing right now. Straight into the boxing right now. So if the boxes are ready, so we'll get them underway. We have a referee centering, and we will offer the first. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome for the first of our boxing to the red corner, UTC Jason Bailey.
Jason Bailey about to make his way out to the ring now, fighting out of the red corner.
And the opponent will box from across the ring to the blue corner from Body Punch Gym, Ali Dalati.
Ali Dalati fighting out the blue corner. These two amateurs, this is going to be 3 1-minute rounds.
So we're just waiting to center ring. The Body Punch Gym, here he is, Ali Dalati.
Jason Bailey.
These two young men just getting their last minute instructions. They touch gloves and we're about to get underway.
Round one.
Aggressive start here by both fighters. Control of the fighters. Very fast hands by Bailey. Also Delani as well. But Bailey doing a good job trying to get in those shots. Now it's off the ropes.
I love how the referee, when he's like steps in, he's like talks like fighters, like he's like absolutely done something.
You know better than this. No, just said stop.
Stop it! Stop that right now! Oh, these two fighters. What about this Jason Bailey kid? Seriously, he is like.
Yeah, he's big, solid right hook there. Just getting in underneath. Doing a good job. Underneath that range. Good head movement. But Delani already starting to move on to the way he's breathing in. He's starting to land left as soon as he tucked in. See it again, that left. Fighting him straight away. He's fighting him a couple of times.
Oh, big left. Delani. Just putting the young man in the corner and just teeing off. Bailey does well to get out of it. And that is it.
Lucky they have to score this round because that would have been hard. I think at the start, you can see the replay brought to you by Johnny's Kebabs and Pizza. We saw Bailey was getting very, very good momentum coming through. He was able to duck under those long range, duck under the jabs, getting the success. But as soon as Delani started to figure out to throw that right as he moved in, even though he wasn't landing it, it was enough to stop him from being able to do that or to make Bailey think twice about doing it, which then allowed him to step back, use that range, put him in the corner, and start to tee off.
That replay is like pizza kebabs. Pound best pizza.
Second down.
When he comes in, from the other way, right to left. Fantastic job by Delani. Every time Bailey picked up something you see here on the replay brought to you by Johnny's Kebabs and Pizza. Delani was able to find an answer for it, compensate, and then start teeing off. Brilliant, brilliant work. Both fighters, amazing work. Just that intelligent fighting there by Delani and the composure.
7 please, folks.
Yelling out to him, or doing that himself, which is a huge skill.
5 minutes 49 seconds into round number 2. Your winner from the blue corner, Ali. And also show your appreciation to the opponent from UTC, Jason Bailey. Let's get the action going. Please make welcome to the Orion 18 Boxing Power. Mazuli.
Masawi versus Michael Mahmoud Ali.
And look at this walkout.
Kara Masawi versus Michael Mahmoud Ali. A lot of support for Ali. Getting ready for this 3 1-minute rounds in the amateur.
And we're about to get it underway.
We're about to get underway. As soon as we can get the gloves on Michael Mahmoud Ali. Kick off the 3 1-minute rounds. And as we saw, even if they're 1-minute rounds, they can be finished, as we just saw.
Absolutely. Referee giving his final instructions to both fighters. Masawi versus Ali.
We are underway. See a very large height difference here. The advantage in height going towards Mahmoud Ali. But Moussaoui looks like he's trying to quickly get in to mitigate that. Snapping that cross right up the middle.
Oh, good striking there by Ali.
Caught Moussaoui unawares, thought it was, looked like he thought it was a ref break, but just ate some punches for his trouble. That's the thing, keep going until the ref steps in. Don't just assume. But notice that Michael Mahmoud Ali, while he is the longer, rangier fighter, he's coming in a lot more. He's not using that range as much. He's stepping in, he's ducking under, see how close he's getting. So Moussaoui's going to have to capitalize on that. But Ali's very, very quick. So, but those three punches, all three punches just then thrown by Moussaoui, all landed.
Last few seconds.
He's been very accurate so far. He's not throwing anywhere near as many as Ali, but the accuracy is there. Don't know how much damage they're doing. Very, very smart there. You saw that, again, that shell, which has been quite prominent tonight. That popped up, as you see on this replay, by Johnny's Kebabs and Pizza. There's that little part where he thought it was might have been a ref break. But you see immediately that elbow comes up. He starts to have that shell. And there's been a couple of times Ali's come in, he's almost face planted into the elbow, which, I mean, your morality's, it's a moral call there. But you ran into it. That's the end of the day. He's not pushing it forward. He's not throwing it like a strike. Just holding it up. If you happen to run into it, that's your fault. But it's such an effective weapon. It's great as soon as you get in, as soon as the clinch starts and you have that elbow up, you're creating a frame on that head, allowing you to throw your punches there with them pretty much unprotected. It's either they've got a break or cop it in the face.
Yeah, definitely.
Very, very smart move. Especially when used effectively. It looks like Moussaoui's he's got a pretty good handle on it, especially against such a rangier fighter.
Oh, yeah. Moussaoui now coming into round two and like a different fighter altogether.
I wonder if his corner said, hey, he's the longer guy, but he's not trying to use it, so just get in there.
Get in there and get that power. Oh, almost eats a couple of punches for his trouble there.
Yeah, he cops some power ones. Like, Moussaoui might be quite the lankier fighter, but he's definitely got some power on those shots. Flying each other off in the center of the ring. Nice, tying up, and Ali landing a couple of good ones, but Moussaoui again, deadly accurate. Not as much power.
Mouthguard comes out.
Came flying out. It doesn't seem like Moussaoui's got as much power on those punches, but they're landing. So you sort of make of that what you will. So what are the judges looking for? Are they looking for the volume or are they looking for the damage?
I mean, I think they're looking for the cleaner strikes.
Yeah, Moussaoui coming in. Ali did a good job of avoiding the brunt of those. A couple of times, he's dodged a couple here. He's doing his best.
Oh.
But no, Moussaoui again. A barrage of completed shots. But that little exchange just at the end there, that was the most inaccurate, as we see on this replay, by Johnny's Kebabs and Pizza.
Without a question, Cam, and you see here, Moussaoui comes out in the second round, lets those hands fly a lot more, and he actually found the destination quite a few times in that round.
Ali did a good job of making him miss more than he had so far with that head movement, but then there was still the volume that were landing, and that was a lot.
Yeah. And we're about to get into this third and final round.
About to get underway. 1 minute left in this fight. 3 1-minute rounds.
getting that mouth guard in there. We're about to get underway, third and final. Referee calls, let's go.
Again, Ali coming forward, closing that range. Masawi charging forward, takes a cross to the face, but lands one of his own. Ali doing a good job, making him miss, but he landed a nice solid cross to the jaw. Looked like it staggered him a little bit. There's some blood coming from the nose. He's getting checked.
Mouth guard came out again.
It's a couple of times that mouth guard's come out. But Masawi landed some very solid shots that were very flush. Taking advantage of the seeming almost recklessness of Ali as he's coming forward. So we get up in the middle, land those strong shots. Again, that counter striking of Masawi. Eats a couple as he's coming forward, but not quite enough. I think he heard me when I said he doesn't have much power on those shots. He's taking exception to it. Nice strong uppercut. Again, he's going to town. Oh, got staggered. I don't know if he was off balance.
Ali was shaking his head as he was walking away.
And the mouth guard came out for Ali. He's being sent back to the neutral corner.
Yeah.
He was in his corner the whole time. About to get underway, final seconds. See if Masawi can complete. Again, solid shot over the top by Masawi. Brilliant work by both fighters.
That is it.
That was an amazing fight. Very, very competitive.
Let's have a look at this replay cam brought to you by Johnny's Pizza and Kebabs.
It's just me showing up.
I know, I'm so hungry.
Maybe we'll get him to deliver next time.
I think so.
We can talk about it live. But see that, just gets him as he was coming in. Solid power. I mean, talking about power, I mean, as I said, I think Masawi heard me when I said after the first 2 rounds. Wasn't showing as much power, and he unloaded. As I said, this was an exhibition fight, so both fighters victorious, and I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that. That was a great fight.
Absolutely.
I'll watch that all night.
That was a great amateur fight by these two young guys.
I do believe they weren't the original scheduled opponents, so to be able to adjust, and look at the sportsmanship, that was just a very aggressive sparring round where they were trying to knock each other out.
Yeah, for sure. Like exhibition fight, but like no one told them.
Nope. That seems to be the tale with pretty much every exhibition fight we've had tonight. Nobody's... I wonder if they found out after. Like, that's the point they find out, is when they're getting their hands raised.
Adam Alam from Regents Park Boxing fighting out of the red corner. And he'll be taking on Ali Faraj from also Regents Park Boxing. about to get this amateur exhibition fight underway.
So Adam Allen versus Ali Faraj. I thought it was interesting that those two walked out together. I mean, there's a lot of respect and appreciation between the fighters, especially in the amateurs and in these exhibition fights. But to walk out together is a different story altogether. But
they're fighting out of the same team.
From the same gym. Why not? Get out here, get on the big stage. The height advantage going to Adam Allen. Now underway. Red corner, big range advantage. Blue corner doing a good job of keeping away from that distance.
Yeah, I was just saying that. Like the head movement and the footwork is really, really good.
I think the only thing so far is he moves straight back. And he was almost backed himself into the corner, but then was able to slip out. But also the red corner sort of stopped the pressure too.
Yeah.
So that might be an issue later on if red corner can figure that one out, that he is backing straight up into a corner. As you look again, completely straight movement. Just needs to be able to do that step around, keep moving, shuffle. It's a lateral movement, but so far, good job of avoiding those strikes.
Yeah, without question. Both these young guys, they come out of the same training camp. We said earlier they came out like they walked together and showing what great sportsmanship that this really is.
And we are back underway with our second round in this amateur bout. Again, these two guys come out of the same gym. It's just crazy.
It's great, isn't it?
You love to see it.
Oh, big fight there.
May as well just have their corner stools in the middle of the ring so the coach can talk to them both.
Yeah, exactly. Just sit him down, take a knee, please.
Yep. All right, boys, huddle.
You need to beat the shit out of him, beat him more.
So what do you need to do? You need to throw more overhands. You need to duck the overhands.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be a very frustrating, part to be in, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. With you trying to corner as well, trying to corner against, you know the guy, you like the guy, but then you got to tell somebody how to punch the guy.
Yeah.
It's a hard position to be in.
Without a doubt. We're going into the third and final round here.
When you're sort of in situations like that, it's kind of a case of just, you're doing good, wipe you off.
Keep going.
Keep pressure, and you can do this. You got it. You guys are doing great. Go out there and smack each other a bit.
Yeah.
Well, blue corner's still giving a bit more of a hint, so I think someone's picked their favourites.
Oh, no, not at all.
No, I think it was, as you said, very professional, very respectful. Well, that's a lot to take on as well for a gym and for the fighters to be like, you're about to come into this arena, with these professionals and stuff fighting on it, and you're going to go out there and fight your friend from the same gym, or say that to the coaches, oh, we need your two guys to fight. Like, it would be such a hard thing to take, because how do you have you guys do that fight? And the build up to it and everything, they're prepping to punch a guy across the room from them. And they're probably even training with them.
Now just these two guys exchange last few seconds.
Both fighters doing a good job. Steady pace throughout this whole fight. Good job. Good job by both competitors here.
Big round of applause for both boys. Please, an exhibition, firstly in the red corner, Adam Allen. And the blue corner, Ali Farage. Thank you, boys. An exhibition over 3 rounds. This tonight's event brought to you by Belford Building. Also, Johnny's Pizza, Kebabs Liverpool, and the Lebanese Muslim Association, LMA. So the next bout on tonight's program, in the light welterweight division, please make welcome to the red corner, 18 boxing, Yusuf Ali Bey. And defender across the ring to the blue corner, body puncher, boxing, Mustafa Mentley. Seconds down. Round 1.
And we're back underway here. Orion Function Center, Campsie, and you're watching us live on combatants.com, the only place to catch your combat sports in Australia.
And we have Yusuf Alabaid versus Mustafa Metleg. It's another exhibition 3 by 1 minute amateur bout. Metlag looks like he was trying to change levels coming down.
Both guys now standing in the ring.
Metlag representing body punch boxing.
Metlag in the blue corner.
Versus Yosef Alabaid
in the red.
Ooh, nice shot there by Metlag. Coming up over the top, changing levels as he's punching. Metlag working the body with while he's in the clinch. Alabaid not firing back at him, just holding while he's landing those body shots. Again, solid shot by Metlag as he was coming forward.
Metlag now, and also in the tie-up with Alabaid. Going now into the next round. Let's have a look at this instant replay. Oh, some big hits there. Really finding their mark. Good body shots, good head shots.
This replay brought to you by LMA, Lebanese Muslim Association.
And we're about to get underway.
We're about to get underway in our second round of this fight.
And we're about to get underway.
Round 2.
Both fighters very similar in stature. Seem to be very similar in fighting ability as well. Very equal so far.
Yeah, without a doubt, man.
I think Metlag might be getting just a little bit of the advantage, but I mean, who's to know?
100%. But at exhibition fight, man, this is for them to come and literally exhibit their skill.
Exactly. There's a chance for them to showcase their abilities on a bigger stage, to get themselves noticed, get themselves known, get that experience to make that next step. Especially with an exhibition, it doesn't count towards your record. So you can try different things. Obviously you want to, do what works and wins, but there's a chance to give it a shot, try those different things under a different sort of pressure than you normally have in the gym.
All this talk about Johnny's Pizza and kebabs, man, has got me craving a kebab and a large pizza.
I still want to do the kebab filling on a pizza.
I like the way you think, man.
A doner pizza.
Oh, nice jab there. Both fighters have the same idea and they come in.
What I think about now is a pizza with some suspicious meat. Although, I mean, if you go to Johnny's Kebab and Pizza, beautiful, fresh. It's bully on there.
No cap, 100%.